reading.
The ing
දයාබර දූ දරුවනි ඔබේ ඉංග්‍රීසි දැනුම වැඩි දියුණු කිරීම සඳහා අපි ඔබට අත දෙන්නෙමු. ඔබ සඳහාම සකසා ඇති මේ සරල ඉංග්‍රීසි පාඩම් මාලාව තුලින් ඔබේ දැනුම තවත් වැඩි කරගන්න. ලෝකයේ අනෙකුත් රටවල් සමග අත්වැල් බැඳ ගන්න අපි ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කතා කරමු.
She has decided.
We are all members of a family. We belong in a family. You belong in your family. I belong in my family. And a family has a mother, a father, children, and you could be a daughter, you could be a son, wife, and husband. So we have different words that we use as we talk about family members. And we also, while talking about family members, sometimes use numbers. We might say, they have 3 children. And we also use numbers to tell how old they are. We might describe or refer or talk about the children as being 4 years old, 5 years old, 16 years old. And then you could say, my sister is 7 years old, or my brother is 18. So these are words that we use usually when talking about our family. So listen carefully and follow what comes now.
We learned in our last lesson how to introduce ourselves and the contracted form. Today we're going to learn how to introduce our families. For example, Mr. and Mrs. Pereira have 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. That is the Pereira family. Remember that when we have more than one of a person or a thing, we call it the plural. One is called the singular. So, if the singular is boy, it becomes boys in the plural. How do we do this? We add an S to the end of boy. In the same way, girl becomes girls. Let's look at the word baby. The plural is babies. This is special because we write baby, B-A-B-Y, and babies, where we drop the Y and add I-E-S. Child becomes children. Child plus R-E-N becomes children. Now, let's talk about age. How old are you? You could say, I'm 15. How old is Shehan? Shehan is 15. Where is he from? He's from Sri Lanka. Shehan is 15. He's from Sri Lanka. What do we call the members of our family? Well, we have 2 parents, mother and father. A girl child is called a daughter. A boy child is called a son. For example, Oshadi is Mr. Pereira's daughter. Sahan is Mr. Pereira's son. So we could also say Oshadi is Sahan's sister and Sahan is Oshadi's brother. Tell me about your family. And almost everyone has an occupation or a job. Some jobs we know are a teacher who works in a school, a singer, a doctor who works in a hospital, and a student who studies. Let's learn a few more. A taxi driver, someone who drives a taxi. a police officer, and an engineer.
Here are some words that you might want to refer in your dictionary and learn the meanings of, and also use in your conversation and in everyday speech. Child, children, parents, grandparents, doctor, married. All of those words have something to do with your family at one time or another. You have a family doctor. The doctor is not part of your family, but is a friend of the family. Anyway, check the meanings of those words and learn to use them. Bye for now.